Every second, more than 10,000 Hershey's Kisses are made, each one tracing back to a farmer boy's dream. He failed 6 businesses by age 30, then turned milk chocolate into an empire. Today, you'll discover how a poor farmer's son created America's sweetest dynasty and the dark secret behind how Hershey, Pennsylvania almost never existed. From a humble farm boy with little more than grit and a few cents, Milton Hershey built a chocolate empire that transformed the world. But the story behind the sweet success is far richer and more surprising than you ever imagined. Before we dive in, here's a quick challenge. What's your favorite chocolate treat, and why? Drop your answer in the comments below. Think of it as your own sweet connection to Milton Hershey's story. Ready? Let's unwrap the journey behind the world's most famous chocolate. Imagine being born into a family where even hope feels like a luxury. In 1857, Milton Hershey entered the world on a struggling Pennsylvania farm, the only son of Henry and Fanny Hershey. His father was a dreamer, chasing schemes from oil drilling to inventions, yet never finished anything. Debts mounted, the family moved constantly. By age 13, Milton had dropped out of school with a 4th grade education and no clear path forward. But here's the twist. Growing up with nothing taught him the value of everything. Start with scarcity, and you learn how to create your own abundance. What if your first job wasn't just a paycheck, but your destiny in disguise? At 14, Milton Hershey became an apprentice to Joseph Royer, a strict confectioner in Lancaster. For 4 brutal years, he hauled ingredients, scrubbed floors, and hand-pulled caramel. No shortcuts, no praise, just relentless repetition. But in that cramped shop, he learned 2 things most kids never do: patience and precision. Mastery doesn't happen in comfort, it happens in the grind. How many failures would it take before you gave up for good? Between 1876 and 1882, Milton Hershey tried and failed 6 times to build a candy business. He opened shops from Philadelphia to Denver, New Orleans to New York. Each collapsed under debt, poor sales, or sheer bad luck. He even pawned his candy tools just to eat. Then came the final blow. His last shop caught fire and burned to the ground. He stood outside, watching dreams dissolve in smoke. Most people would quit. Milton didn't. He returned to Lancaster with empty pockets and one new idea. Failure isn't the end of the road, it's the tuition you pay for greatness. Sometimes the 7th try is the one that changes everything. In 1886, back in his hometown of Lancaster, Milton borrowed money from the bank, again, and launched the Lancaster Caramel Company. But this time, he had a secret weapon: fresh milk. Most caramels used artificial flavoring or paraffin wax. Milton's were softer, richer, and tasted real. The market exploded. Orders flooded in from New York, London, even Egypt. Within 5 years, he employed over 1,300 workers, all because he improved one thing that everyone else ignored. When you find your edge, double down, because details scale empires. Would you sell your $1 million success just to chase a dream no one asked for? By 1900, Milton Hershey had it all: factories, wealth, and a booming caramel business. But his mind was elsewhere: Switzerland. While visiting Europe, he became obsessed with milk chocolate, smooth, creamy, and almost unknown in America. He did the unthinkable. He sold Lancaster caramel for $1 million, about $35 million today, to start over. Why? Because he believed milk chocolate could become a product for the masses. He bet everything, again, on a future no one else could see. Visionaries don't just follow trends, they create the appetite for them. Inventing a new product is hard. Inventing one that scales is a different beast. European milk chocolate was rich, but too delicate and expensive to mass produce. Milton spent years obsessively experimenting with ingredients, heat, and timing. Batches spoiled. Machines failed. Investors doubted him. But in 1903, after countless ruined vats, He cracked the formula, a unique method that used fresh milk and modern machinery to create creamy, shelf-stable chocolate at scale. That wasn't just candy. That was innovation built for everyone. Solve for scale, and you don't just make products, you make history. What if your factory came with homes, schools, and a new way of life? In 1903, Milton Hershey didn't just build a chocolate plant. He built an entire town around it. Hershey, Pennsylvania wasn't some dreary company town. It had tree-lined streets, trolley cars, quality schools, and affordable homes. His goal wasn't just profit, it was dignity. He believed workers who were treated well would build better products. And he was right. Loyalty soared, so did production. Capitalism with compassion, that's not a dream, that's design. Invest in people, and your business compounds beyond numbers. Even a chocolate empire isn't immune to crisis. By 1929, Milton Hershey was a titan. His chocolate bars were everywhere, from lunchboxes to luxury trains. But then the Great Depression hit. Banks collapsed, businesses folded, panic swept the country. Yet while others downsized, Milton doubled down. He launched massive building projects to keep his workers employed. New hotels, schools, and even a grand theater rose during America's darkest economic hour. When others cut back, he chose to build forward. In times of fear, bold generosity becomes your greatest leverage.
What if education was the secret ingredient to innovation? Milton Hershey wasn't just about candy. He believed knowledge built futures. In 1909, he founded the Hershey Industrial School to give orphaned boys skills and hope. More than just classrooms, it was a community of opportunity, blending education with work experience in the chocolate factory. This wasn't charity, it was vision. He once said, "Every boy should have a chance to succeed." By investing in people, he created not just workers but innovators who fueled his empire's growth. Education isn't just learning, it's a lifelong recipe for success. How does a tiny candy become a giant icon? In 1907, Hershey invented the Hershey's Kiss, a small, bite-sized piece wrapped in shiny foil, sold for just a penny. It wasn't just a candy, it was a marketing masterstroke. The unique shape, the foil wrap, and even the paper plume made it instantly recognizable. Kisses were affordable luxury during tough times and a symbol of American sweetness worldwide. A small idea, wrapped with care, changed the chocolate game forever. Innovation thrives in the details that make people smile. If you're enjoying this sweet journey through Hershey's incredible story, hit that like button and subscribe for more fascinating tales like this. And don't forget to share your thoughts. What surprised you most so far? Let's keep this chocolate conversation going. What made Hershey's factory hum while others struggled? It wasn't just machines or recipes. It was innovation in efficiency. Milton invested heavily in custom machinery, designed to speed production without sacrificing quality. His factory ran 24/7, with a rhythm like a well-oiled clock, churning out thousands of pounds of chocolate daily. This wasn't luck. It was relentless pursuit of perfection. As one expert said, Hershey turned candy making into an industrial art. Efficiency is more than speed. It's the heartbeat of scalable success. Build systems that work, and your vision multiplies itself. What if your success wasn't just for you, but for everyone around you? Milton Hershey believed business was more than profits. After building his empire, he founded the Milton Hershey School Trust, dedicating almost all his wealth to educating disadvantaged children. His legacy wasn't just candy, it was opportunity. He famously said, "My business is to do good." This trust still supports thousands today, proving that true wealth builds communities, not just bank accounts. Impact isn't measured in dollars alone. It's the lives you change. Aim higher than profits. Build a legacy that lasts. How did chocolate become a soldier's secret weapon? During World War II, Hershey developed a special ration, the D ration bar. It was designed to be tough, calorie-dense, and withstand extreme conditions. Soldiers called it the sweetest relief in harsh battlefields, offering a morale boost when they needed it most. This innovation showed Hershey's ability to adapt, turning chocolate into more than a treat, but a tool for endurance. In times of crisis, creativity fuels resilience. Adapt your strengths, and you'll lead through any storm. Why did Hershey's chocolate become a household name? Beyond invention, Milton Hershey was a marketing genius. He understood that great products needed memorable stories and clever promotion. From sponsoring baseball teams to creating eye-catching ads, Hershey's brand became synonymous with happiness and quality. His Hershey's Kisses even had a unique paper plume to stand out on shelves, small details with big impact. Marketing isn't just selling, it's storytelling that sticks. Craft your narrative, and your brand becomes unforgettable. What turns a company town into a lifelong home? Hershey, Pennsylvania wasn't just a place to work. It was a community built on shared values. Milton invested in parks, theaters, and cultural centers, weaving chocolate into daily life. Families thrived. Kids grew up surrounded by opportunity and kindness. This bond created fierce loyalty, turning customers into ambassadors and workers into family. Strong communities aren't accidental, they're intentional. Build more than products. Build lasting relationships. How did a small-town candy conquer the world? Hershey's chocolate didn't stay local. It traveled across oceans, becoming a beloved treat in homes everywhere. By pioneering mass production and smart distribution, Hershey expanded internationally long before many competitors. This global reach made chocolate a universal language of joy, connecting cultures through sweetness. Global success starts with bold vision and smart execution. Think beyond borders. Your impact can be worldwide.
What can a simple farm kid teach the world? Milton Hershey's journey from a struggling apprentice to chocolate king shows that perseverance, vision, and kindness never go out of style. His story reminds us that humble beginnings don't limit greatness, they fuel it. He proved that success isn't just about wealth, it's about purpose, community, and innovation. Let your roots ground you, but never stop reaching higher. Greatness grows from grit and heart. What lies ahead for the chocolate giant born from a farmer's dream? Hershey's continues to innovate, embracing sustainable cocoa farming and new flavors to delight modern consumers. The company's commitment to community and quality remains unwavering, blending tradition with cutting-edge technology. This future-proof approach keeps Hershey relevant in a changing world, proving that lasting success is about evolving while staying true to your core. Innovate with purpose, and your legacy will endure. Tomorrow's sweetness begins today. From farm fields to factory floors, Milton Hershey's journey proves that big dreams can grow from the humblest beginnings. He didn't just create chocolate, he created opportunity, community, and a lasting legacy that still inspires. And if one determined boy with nothing but a vision could change the world, imagine what you could build. Want more stories of unlikely legends and game-changing ideas? Check out the next video right here. Your next dose of inspiration is just one click away.